connection successful.
Whoa.
Now it's green again.
Okay.
Should be all right.
OBS just decided to disconnect and reconnect me. I don't know.
Oh, I know what that's like.
Don't
See,
worry.
yeah, I know it happens to you too. He's like, so I don't know if it's like.
Yeah, it used to happen all the damn time. Not so much anymore, thankfully.
Me, I get a brand new modem, brand new fast internet, also OBS. I'm gonna just derp. You think getting good internet's gonna stop me from derping on you? Like that's right?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Anyway, going back to Haruka,
Before we dropped, yeah.
Going back to Haruka, I just wanted to say, you really thought that the character assassination of Daenerys Targaryen in Game of Thrones was bad? Haruka is probably far worse.
Sadly.
So I guess like you're like me. You don't even think it borders. You think it's straight up his character assassination in
Yeah.
6. Yeah. Some people say it borders. I'm like, I don't know. I think it straight up was.
I mean, I honestly thought that the character of Aya Brea in the Third Birthday was character assassination in that game when compared to her character in Parasite Eve 1 and 2. I mean, I understand based on story reasons what was actually going on, but when you compare her to her previous incarnations of the character, you would think that, they just assassinated her character in that game.
By the way, if you stream was being weird, sorry about that. OBS just like, hey, disconnected, reconnected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know what that was about.
Butthole.
Me, hardwired. Me, brand new modem. Me, right? Talking to Comcast. No, you're good. You're good. OBS. No, you're not.
Dancing bunny.
I want you to break up a certain couple. Do it peacefully. Would 5,000 yen work?
Golly.
Trap for our bad bunny. Think Dancing Bunny. Oh, what's funny is it's like, who do you think Dancing Bunny is? Because remember, if for recap, the main girl of the dance group is in love with a guy, but like her rival, the other girl from the other school, also likes him.
Yeah, and her rival is a
was a pro
and a nutcase.
She's not a nutcase.
Well, figuratively speaking. Meaning she is a jerk, basically.
Gotcha.
Yeah. When I mean nutcase, I mean a jerk.
Confront Dancing Bunny with Amasawa. What's funny though is for the final school story, I have to do the main story anyways because it has to be during the daytime.
Oh, okay.
When it's time to finally see, defeat the professor and
yes.
solve everything with the Neo Kahin. Get to know Emily? No, I can't date people now. I gotta confront people with Amasawa.
It'd be funny if the professor actually turned out to be Joe Amon.
Oh boy.
It's like, how'd you like the school stories? Now everything's gonna be hardcore.
Oh, it was still in the school. Here I am. Oh yeah, I left the school for no reason. Need to be in Serio High School. What?
Oh God, there they go again. Yes.
Well, actually, they only did it once.
Yeah.
I have to go back to the dance club. Okay, now they sound like they're fighting. Yeah. Oh, so Metal. In the meantime, why don't you bring up what you told me and Kyle?
That.
Chat,
Okay.
if you're there, chat, you guys should hear this story. It's
One sec. I
amazing.
just gotta get my cat off my mouse here for a second. Okay, so in the Power Rangers fandom, don't know if anybody is familiar with the character of the Gold Ranger in Power Rangers Zeo. How
Yep.
he is in fact portrayed by a set of triplets called the Fliplo triplets.
Okay, I'm back.
As Triforian's whole thing is they're made up of three people merged into one, but when
Oh
they
yeah,
get
that's
like
right.
injured or something, they split into the three different parts of their personality, which of course were played by these three triplets and yada yada. Anyways, today one of them, Tom, if I remember right, gets on it the triplets kind of combined, Instagram, starts ranting about how they are not treated at the same level as the OG originals, original Rangers. Like they don't get as many gigs, they don't get paid as well, et cetera, et cetera. And they were really rallying against it, trying to boycott like at least one convention as well as some other Ranger actors until they quote unquote, admitted them to the OG status like officially. And yeah, let's just say that there's been a lot of backlash. How, yeah, a lot of conventions probably won't hire their asses now, especially because they decided to try to pick a fight with Austin St. John, the currently disgraced original Mighty Morphin Red Ranger, who's had some wire fraud issues as of late.
Supposedly.
Allegedly, yeah, I guess we got to put allegedly there.
Right,
And then,
because
of course,
nothing's been proven yet.
And then, of course, the recent passing of Jason David Frank. They've also not liked how people have been using his death to kind of raise their own status, especially among the OG Rangers, and they're kind of pissed that they're not, they're not getting the same level of respect. And it's a wild thing because it also devolved into weird, like super evangelical ranting about how God's on their side and God will see them through and such. Which isn't to say anything about that, but that doesn't help
Hey,
your
which one should I
case.
pick? Go with vampire costume. It's got to be.
All right, go ahead. All right, go ahead, Bill.
Oh, really that's really the crux of it. Is just it's this huge kind of thing where some people are like, oh no, they're right, they do deserve the status, among the original OGs, whereas other people are figuring, oh, they're obviously having a bit of a, shall we say, a mental day today, so don't listen to them. And then there's, people arguing about whether or not, what they're doing is right, whether they deserve their respect, how no convention will probably hire them on now, especially because they've threatened to boycott certain other conventions. Once again, because of people not giving them the OG Ranger status, namely Catherine Sutherland or Nikia Burris, apparently. Who, of course, were members of the cast during Zeo, obviously. So it's just a weird ass time.
That's
Oh
true.
yeah.
Not to mention, I guess Power Rangers can join the Hasbro people are finding shit in stores before it's even announced club. Because somebody in Thailand apparently got their hands on a figure that has yet to be announced but was rumored. So, which is the Lightning Collection Mesagog. Of course, was the big bad from Dino Thunder.
Dang it. I mean, it was just like they were waiting for like the cracks to show in order to.
Right? Like vultures.
Mm-hmm.
And let's just say Hasbro's not having a very good week. Between that, the Magic the Gathering community calmed down a little because the upcoming main set does look like a banger. So they're
Unlike
kind of calmed down a little.
tournament illegal cards that cost $1,000.
Yeah. Other than that, then and there's what Hasbro, well, not directly Hasbro, but what Wizards of the Coast has been doing with Dungeons and Dragons the past week or so. First, starting by saying that it's under monetized, and then trying to change their open game license to basically screw over 99% of people who play the game. So, yeah. And them basically saying, yeah, we don't see the people rallying against this as impassioned fans. We see them as what was it, like, obstacles towards making money. So they're not the kind of fans they want to appeal to. They want to appeal to the kind of fans that'll just hand them over that sweet dollar and not really give it and play their shit and only I'll play official D&D shit and only official D&D stuff. You know, they don't want to go out and make their own home campaigns or play around with their own systems or etc. No, it's D&D or enjoy seeing you in court, loser.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Oh, and also if you're a Dungeons and Dragons like content creator, like if you're a YouTuber or you broadcast your games on Twitch or something.
What's a gun?
Yeah, Wizards want you to pay them like 30%, fucking like 30% tax, basically.
Oh, screw that.
It's like you owe us 30% of your profits.
Like the government
basically.
already takes get out of here. I don't work for you.
Whatever happened to free advertising, you know?
I don't know. That's a good point. And as some legal people have pointed out, the original open game license may be irrevocable from a legal standpoint. Mm-hmm. So they might not be able to revoke it like they're hoping to. So it's another weird Hasbro situation, since Wizards of the Coast is owned by Hasbro, of course. So
right.
Oh, that's right.
Golly. First Power Rangers, now Dungeons and Dragons.
Touchdown. That guy got ran over. Yep.
I mean, those are not the only stories where the shit hit the fan. There was one that involved limited run games this week.
Oh, yeah, that whole thing. I had to explain that to my mom yesterday. The whole thing surrounding Hogwarts Legacy and J.K. Rowling. Yeah.
And even the you remember that group where they take a look at either like video game cartridges or like fully complete in box games, and they judge the quality of the package in order to determine its like value, basically.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about, though, right?
I do.
Yeah. Well, somebody actually gave them a cartridge to judge the quality of its value, and they said the firm said it was $5,000. But the thing is, what they didn't realize was that the quality is actually it's not the quality that was the problem, but the problem was that
said, quote, judge the quality. LOL.
Yeah, but the thing is that what they didn't realize, what they were judging the quality on, was actually a reproduction cartridge. So that firm,
repo cart.
Yeah, so that firm actually got exposed.
I'm gonna mute, only because last time I wasn't paying attention to the song and I was like, oh, I should get an S, not an A.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just really weird stuff going on in the world of geekdom this week.
Very.
And even the new HBO Max show Velma is not really doing that well.
Well, that's not surprising.
Let's just say that
it seems like a show that really appeals to nobody. So
no. And apparently the creator's meant to a certain group of people.
Well, is that surprising?
Yeah, so just think of him like like how Neil Druckmann of The Last of Us wants to appeal to a certain group of people just for the sake of doing that and not bringing about something really good within the story because he can't even write a good story.
No. Druckmann. Do 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 do. Running in. Remember that time?
Remember that time when video games were fun to play and you didn't even have to worry about there being any agendas going on from behind the scenes?
Remember when? I do remember.
I'm not paying attention as good as I should.
Damn. Well, at least you cleared it.
I still got an
Nevertheless.
S, but I could have done better.
Yeah.
It's like when you. Why is it when you stream, all of a sudden you get worse?
It's the streamer curse, man. Just like the Let's Play curse.
Pretty sure it's the same thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Starchild says that whole process with game is ultimately with the game is ultimately a scam. It's basically collectors scamming other collectors. Appraisers appraise games for an unreal price and then get a percentage when it sells for crazy money, along with the exposure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Remember, God, they did this before with that Mario. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
It's only Mario, and it went for like 2 million. Like, get out of here! It ain't worth no 2 million.
No.
Oh God, they still
Besides, it's
they're basically just doing that same scam again.
I mean, complete in box games, they are very rare when it comes to their value, but cartridges of games like Mario, it's like you can easily find that in the wild.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so here's here's where we find the rival. We're gonna go to the park, and you find out the rival's actually nice.
Oh, really? What a role reversal. The rival is actually the nice person, whereas the person.
I didn't see who. When I beat this the first time, I was like, "Oh snap, that's who." Oh snap, it ain't the rival or that girl who's trying to like get all this violence done.
Mm-hmm.
And you're gonna be like, "Huh," and I'm like, "Yeah." And you're gonna be like, "Wow."
Yeah.
I'm like,
So
"Oh."
it just wraps around your mind, and you're
Excuse
like,
me.
oh my God, that makes a whole lot of sense.
I don't drink monsters often, but today I am. I got I already got paid for a commission I didn't even work on, and I guess that person believes in paying in advance.
Well,
And I'm like, well, I'll do it. I mean, I haven't not done it before, but huh.
God damn it.
I don't know when I'll do the commissions. Starchild said, Metal, it's these old clutches finding legal ways to keep the worth of their games at a high price. I mean, Metal, don't you have horror stories of card collecting?
God, who doesn't? Yeah.
It's like they're both different, but I guess tabletop and video games have the same kind of douchebaggery going on. Huh?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Hamakita Park? Up
That's where
there.
Amakita Park, that's where you fought that guy who told you about the Comey Jewel.
Oh yes, you remember 7.
Mm-hmm. And hey, I said Comey Jewel, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't understand why. I'm trying to figure why it's spelled Gomi Jewel, but they say Komi Jewel.
Yeah.
Remember
I mean,
that?
it's like how they pronounce the Superman character Mitzelplix. and how it's spelled
Yes.
so funny, you know?
Hey, you know why I grabbed Savage Slam? I just want you to know something funny about this. So this move right here, Savage Slam, that exact throw,
Uh-huh.
that's Saijima's throw in Yakuza 5.
Oh, okay.
Playing
Oh,
Yakuza
torture
5,
rack.
I was like, it's literally just Saijima, Yakuza 5.
Ah, now that's a deep Now that's
Yeah.
a good reference.
Also, one of Yagami's moves where he does a bunch of kicks and only kicks, where he just keeps kicking you like pa 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 pa, like he does like a kick combo. That's
Oh,
Akiyama's super heat move in Yakuza 5.
okay.
Which I play Yakuza 5 and I'm like, huh, a lot of these heat actions reused for Yagami later. I mean, they're used to reusing assets, but I did not know that a lot of them actually came from Yakuza 5.
Mm-hmm.
See, there's the rival.
Grapevine.
She's so depressed, she's blowing off practice.
Oh yeah. Yagami-san.
Now I'm
Well,
back to the dance club.
she has no sympathy for quitters. Damn.
Yeah,
Harsh.
but you'll see. Ay, ay, ay.
It would be very cool if Yagami actually did the breaker style
Look at this. Look at this
gameplay.
move. I'm
Oh
in
my
extreme
gosh.
heat. Look at this.
Jeez.
I never did that one before, huh?
Man.
Yeah, I just wanted to see about these guys. I was like, man, I'm trying to go to school. I ain't trying to fight. Golly. Do you love hoverboards?
Yeah. They're supposed to be they're supposed
And
to they're supposed to be a
obviously,
thing that exists now. Now they pretty much did not uh follow what Back to the Future 2 predicted.
obviously we're not gonna do it immediately, but if you're wondering about Kaito files, at some point in the future, we're not gonna go back to back on that because
Yeah, I
we have something Kyle wants to stream.
yeah.
I forgot what it was already. What
Dragon
was
Ball
it?
Z Attack
Oh, Attack
Attack of the
Saints, right?
Saints. Yes. A Dragon
Yes,
Ball Z RPG developed by Monolith
Monolith,
Soft.
yeah, which I never got to play, and I always wanted to because it was actually good. Monolith, me, I like Xenosaga and Cross Zone and all that.
Mm-hmm. And they know how to make really detailed sprite animations.
Why do they? Seeing Project Cross Zone?
I know.
Mm-hmm.
It's pathetic. I can't believe I'm such a mess over some boy.
There's the rival.
Worse than I'd heard.
Oh.
What?
Star Child says Pat made a video about the same thing when that guy completely reverse engineered a Nintendo World Championships cartridge with the switches and everything. The guy sold like 5 of them on eBay and kept one. Pat and some of the other well-known collectors claimed their issue was with repros being sold as an official game, but I called them out on the video telling them that they weren't mad about repros. They were mad because the value of the real Nintendo Championships game was about to drop.
Ha! You know what? I ain't even mad. Call him.
I'm sorry. Zoe broke your heart. Big deal.
I mean, Guru Larry would be proud of you for that one.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, and speaking of all-time YouTube video game reviewers, Never Chris came back with a new video.
I just lost sight of why I
Oh.
love dance.
Yeah, he was one of the people in the Renegade Reviewers DVD that they did back in the past. Between Swag Show,
God,
Gaming
remember when
Goose.
some YouTubers actually would make DVDs?
Okay.
Yeah, like Spider One doing the Turbo Views DVDs, where he pretty much reviewed every single TurboGrafx 16 game.
I didn't have any creative input. So when I saw this team competing at the contest, saw how happy they were to be on stage, I was blown
Wait, see now
away.
she's telling her like, "Hey, don't
It
give up."
inspired me to leave the idol gig behind. I wanted to really
Star Child
pursue
says,
dancing for
"It all
myself.
came down to money. You don't hear people complaining about repros of Final Fight 3 being
Right,
made, lol."
When I
exactly.
saw
Funny enough, I need to get one because Josh,
watching
back
my
in
dance
fifth grade,
made me realize
Oh,
I
here's
was
this
not
story
on my
again.
own.
friggin'
Mhm.
Beavis and Butthead, and then and I gave him back his stupid Beavis and Butthead game, and he's over like, "Oh, I gave it back to you, man. It probably just dropped out of your bag, man." No, it didn't. You never gave me it.
But you were all just beaming.
I don't even
Uh,
remember his last name, but I just remember his name was, which sucks because you know how many Joshes there are out there? A lot.
yeah, there's a lot of Joshes.
And you know, I was in love
And
with Tommy too. So much so that I was hoping
honestly,
so he'd
I
really
have
notice
no
me.
issues with reproduction cartridges as long as they play the games okay, then I have no problem with them.
Lose to you,
But I'm not
I
I'm not going to
decided
go around trying to
I found a
trying to
really
see if they
good way
can
to
if
dance.
somebody can, judge their quality and put a bid out saying, "Hey, this sells for a insane amount of money." No, I just want to play the game. That's all. Because sometimes owning the official cartridges of games, they're hard to come by.
Us? Yes, I did. And now I have a passion for dance that I never want to lose. So I hope you're not just throwing in the towel.
Like I want to get me the official cartridge to Mega Man X3, but that goes for gangbusters.
All right. And see you at Dance Jam. Out of the way. You're interrupting her practice.
Sorry.
Woo!
Yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah, exactly. We don't abide by radio silence.
I've been
No,
out for too long.
but
No, tell tell us more Power Ranger stories.
I'm pretty sure that there's repros of Final Fight 3 being sold to where you can actually get it
Is there?
on eBay, most likely. Yes.
Hmm.
I mean, I did get some
I
repros
need
of
to
some.
get one of those systems. I have a clone Famicom thing, but
Hmm.
it's component cables.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I
Phantom.
need I need one thing that something that uses an HDMI cord, like one of those Retrons or whatever. I don't know.
oh yeah.
Got a song in mind?
I have the retro AVS, which actually plays NES games and Famicom games in 720p, and the mold is modeled
Hmm.
after an
Oh
original
hey,
NES.
Star Child says he does have a Final Fight repro.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna go mute.
Neat.
So go back to the repro talk or whatever.
Okay.
Or whatever.
Yes. Yeah. A few of the games that I got that are repros are the Ninja Warriors on Super Nintendo, uh, the King of Dragons by Capcom. I got that as a repro, and I think Sparkster on the Super Nintendo. I know I got a few more than just that, but yeah, a few of the SNES games of mine that I have are repros. Uh,
Neat.
oh, and Pocky and Rocky was also a repro that I got. Now I want to get the sequel, but just haven't got
Rocky,
around to doing.
Rocky, and Becky.
No,
Was
there
that
there
it?
was a Super Nintendo sequel before Pocky,
Oh.
Rocky, and Becky.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah. I still need to try Reshrined. I still have it on the Switch, through physical cartridge, but still haven't even played it
Hmm.
yet.
Really? Hmm.
So much of my back catalog, it keeps growing. It's like I'm never going to get around to finishing every single one of those games.
You and me both.
It's like eventually I'm gonna need to get back to playing Trails of Cold Steel 4 since I already beat 1, 2, and 3, but just never have gotten around with the fourth game yet because Trails into Reverie is coming out this year, which is the 5th game that ties up the loose ends in the Cold Steel, the Trails of Zero Azure games, as well as the Trails in the Sky games. Hey,
Ooh.
Lord Doom, welcome to the stream.
Hey, yeah,
Oh,
Cal's to
yeah.
be back.
Oh yeah, Earthbound. That was another one I got a repro on.
Well, I don't blame you. That one's ass expensive.
Oh yes.
Like a legit copy, yeah, that thing's not cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Better than
But
last time, but well,
yeah,
at least I passed it.
yeah. But yeah, I say there's no shame in owning repro cartridges, even if
Not at
they're
all.
official games.
Shoot. Sometimes the only way you can get them, man. Like, if you want to play them on like, your old school hardware instead of emulator, like,
Mm-hmm.
why
That's the way
not?
to go.
I like how I said emulator as emulator. Like, that was weird.
Emulator.
Emulator Gator. Or Emulator Gator.
I think we're ready to go to the competition now. Woo!
All right.
And then, then we continue the main story.
Lord Doom also joined us in the chat.
Oh, Lord Doom. Oh, man, Lord Doom, you should see the archive. I did a pre-show.
Yes.
Yes, Kaus did.
And by that, I mean I just showed off beating the motorcycle and girls bar club.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look who this is. It's the former advisor.
Oh, geez.
This is a little pathetic loser. You heard him?
Excuse me.
Still really sick. Oh, go cry me a river.
That's exactly what you should say to him. Because you.
Oh, if only I could say that in Japanese.
Why don't you just sing Justin Timberlake? But don't hear, because we'll get copyright.
So, just about almost a month away until Like a Dragon Ishin comes out in the West.
Gotcha.
That's right, February.
Mm-hmm. Febtober. Yep, I would like to get episode 14 done, which I am finally getting on with the post-production phase of that episode right now, so hopefully it'll be about a week or two before that episode launches.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, and even Starchild says he has 3 Nintendo 64 repros. All 3 of them are customs. Zelda Oracle of Ages, Oracle of Seasons, and Link's Awakening, each with their own cartridge.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Oh yeah, just to play those old games on a N64 like that. I don't
Now
have
they're
any.
waiting to see who would jump this girl.
I don't have any N64 repros, but I do have some Japanese N64 cartridges on it.
This is funny right here, Kyle. So I gotta find out who's suspicious that would jump this girl. You see, hear this guy, otaku-ish man, beats anything I have on my hard drive, and then highly suspicious words. But I'll still keep. He goes, not someone hired to assault someone, but I still gotta keep an eye on him. Yeah, exactly. Because he's saying it, high school girl. Like, yeah,
Suspicious.
this guy looks like Yakuza.
Nope.
Oh boy,
style.
It's
Like this
Majima.
guy right
Watch. Lord Doom says it's Majima. Watch. Oh god, that'd be quite a Easter egg right there.
Look who's gonna jump that poor girl.
Excuse me.
To hurt her.
Hey.
Starchild says he has one import game on the N64, which is Virtual Pro Wrestling
Didn't
2.
want to be obvious, except you're super obvious.
Oh yeah,
He was gonna break her knee.
and you're wearing a backpack. I mean, it's like every person
Yeah,
who goes into
I
a
didn't want to be
supermarket.
obvious. Also, this guy,
What?
super obviously suspicious.
Huh?
That's nice. That was funny. Yeah, give me.
Oh,
Like Tanya Harding, exactly, Star Child. That's what I kept thinking of the whole time. Why? You know, like they wanted to pull a Tanya Harding.
oh, geez.
Hey, remember him? Portly man.
Oh, that dude. Yep.
Wait a minute.
The Boomalatti of the
Yep.
Keihin gang.
Sakakiba. Yagami.
Yeah.
Sakakiba. Yep. Lord Doom says, beat that dude like he owes you money. In fact, he now owes you money.
All right. Well, that makes you really want to beat him. As
Yes.
like my dad would tell me, where my. I have a funny story about that, Lord Doom, where my dad told me something funny. He was like, "Hey, why are you so like aggressive about your money and extort people? Who taught you that? You act like a mobster. I didn't teach you this." And that's like, "Who
Uh,
taught you to extort?"
but Dad, I'm not extorting people. It's just when somebody makes a commitment, they better follow up with it. That's all.
I remember one time at work, I borrowed a guy money, and I remember he paid me back because I told him, I was like, "Now I have to tell you, I don't even give my own family members slack. I don't care who you are. You owe me money. I'm coming after you. Make sure you."
Look at that dude. He just flew off the stage. Clip that.
That was funny.
Lord Doom says, Kiryu asking you how you learned to Kiryu.
Basically, that's basically my dad. Yes, him, gang member used to be. Where'd you learn to do that? I didn't teach you that. Like, you sure? Actually, no. I want. Here we go.
Oh boy.
Tiger Drop didn't kill him for some reason, but this will.
I'm sure they wanted you to do that heat action as like the final move or something like that.
Lord Doom said I downloaded the genetic memory straight from the cloud. That's how I learned how to extort. Get off the stage! If you're not dancing.
Yagami-san.
Get off the stage coming out of our shell shredder.
Hey.
What's your name?
I don't
Peter.
want
Peter? Is that your sister? Cousin. Cousin. What's the matter? Couldn't get a date?
So the professor turned down this job.
Huh.
Oh, and the Keihin gang will take jobs that are rejected, but they still want to do themselves, and say it's the professor. 1,000,000 yen. What is that? $100,000?
No, that's just $10,000.
10,000. Oh yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Ain't that something? 1,000,000 yen sounds like so much.
Hmm?
Koga's the only one in direct contact.
Remember, Koga has a gun.
I can't imagine a hungry Sakakiba lying to me with
With a cart.
Oh,
blonde.
what do I didn't we knock him out already?
Wait, hey.
Oh. There's the advisor.
Wow.
Man, even when he's helping, he sounds like a punk. You gotta find out he's a bigger punk than you think. Yep. Read that line.
You made the request in the first place, right?
He's the one who made the request for her to be assaulted.
What was that?
Wow. What a scumbag.
Yep, he was Dancing Bunny. Now he's saying, no, request canceled. Game back. And there's a cop.
Lord Doom says, "Oh my god." He had an epiphany. But still, yeah.
Hey.
Time to explain what just happened.
Sorry.
Tell you everything.
You better.
I got 10,000 yen for that.
You saw how Yagami fought, so you better not
She's straight up lying to the cop. Wow.
Lord Doom says, "I'm pretty sure that even with his change of heart, making the request
Yeah.
should still be mega illegal."
Funny you bring that up. Because that's what Yagami's going to tell him.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
It's time for you to tell us everything. He used to be a Nappy superfan. That was her nickname when she was still an idol.
Yes.
Nappy. I see.
You were a regular at our shows. Komechi-san.
Yes.
Yes.
He was a fan when she was an idol.
Nope.
This guy, Nyopi. What friggin'? He sounds like he's trying to say Nobu, but pathetically.
In other words,
Nobu Nobu?
So you're saying you did it because you felt betrayed.
Sensei.
So when he said his love left him, he meant her, the underage high school.
Lord Doom. I'm glad Yagami is gonna not care. He's no Cole from LA Noir.
Nope.
Which I still need to play that game. How long's that been out? For about
Oh
10,
Lord,
10 12 years?
Quite a while.
L.A. Noir, yeah. You
That-
heard that creepy laugh? Oh, he just hacked her account. Okay,
Ooh.
and all right. So he's gonna tell him. So you may have had a change of heart, but you're still going to jail.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Prepare to see some stuff. That game
Huh,
has
I
some
like
moments.
yes, Yagami, yes. Don't even let her say that. She just said, "Could you consider not turning him in?" And Yagami, are you serious? I love Yagami. Are you serious?
Yeah.
You
Yagami's like,
serious?
no, he's still going.
Oh, Noppy.
Gotcha.
Oh wait, he actually just says you're not going near her. I won't, and you're resigning, effective immediately.
You're not going anywhere near her. We're automatically putting a restraining order
Yeah,
for her.
but
Yes.
I would have just called the cops instead of just saying don't go near her. Because how do you know? How can you? Right, exactly. Lord Doom said it. No, Yagami. This is when the adult has to tell the children, no, stop. I am the adult here.
Crazy
Exactly.
child.
That's what Yagami should have done.
No way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man. All that interruption before the dance off started.
They're all doing the Haruka end pose.
Woo.
Damn.
No. Dance like nobody's watching. Okay, team.
Which song though?
Like how there's all right. So all right, I'll be You guys talk. I'll be muted.
All right. Nishizono,
You guys.
make us proud.
Hey.
Not only Lord Doom follows up and says, not only that, but there's also the fact that this seems like a quote unquote you look the other way. You look the other way, you're guilty too situation. Yeah. Because, it seems it could be like one of those things where it makes you wonder if she was actually in cahoots with him just to cause even more confusion. But oh well. Or I could be mistaken. But if they were, Yagami should say this. For your ultimate punishment, you guys are not going to jail. I'm going to direct link you to a Reddit page. And the name of that Reddit page is called I'm Sorry, John.
Ah, yes. The thing that we couldn't find last night, but then did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it turns out Garfield is an eldritch abomination. Which, is not a huge surprise, I guess.
I mean, based on that Reddit's beliefs on Garfield, yeah, pretty much. Well, I guess you could thank James Rolfe, Angry Video Game Nerd, for bringing back up the talks of Garfield because of his Christmas episode.
Yeah, the Garfield AVGN, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Gargaff failed.
Lord Doom follows up and says, "A teacher more or less called a hit on a student. You have to report that. I'd be afraid I'd get in trouble just for knowing if I didn't." Oh yeah. I mean, there really shouldn't really be any other ways to get around it. It's like you should do the right thing and report that guy, so that way you'd be innocent, still be innocent in the end. Not file a restraining order on him to where he cannot even go near that person. I mean, Kiryu wouldn't even abide by that either. Hey, perfect.
I did a full combo perfectly this time.
Not bad, not
Lord
bad.
Doom said it's perfect. I don't know if you already read that.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I read it out.
That is true though. Like,
oh god, that
Damn.
look on Yagami's face, that needs to be still framed. That's the look of satisfaction right there.
Kiryu would have at least knocked the guy out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why does that guy remind me of the Gundam Fight guy? There's a regular Gundam Fight ready, go! the dude, the announcer.
Oh yeah, him.
That we thought had black hair, but he actually had green hair.
Yeah, who'd have thunk it?
Lord Doom said it's his suit.
Wait for it.
His suit does look like the guy's. Yeah.
Wait for it.
Just say it already. Yeah.
Just say it.
Gundam Fight, ready, go!
Go, get on stage.
Lord Doom, it's the suit.
From here on, we're gonna do the regular story again because, oh yeah, past few weeks. Oh yeah, there's a whole murder mystery going on in there.
Yeah. Here we are doing some lighthearted stuff, but
friggin' Sugiura's just sitting there like, what's taking Yagami so long?
Yes. I've been frozen in inanimate
for
idle...
like 2 months. Like
yes. Gosh, I need to go to the bathroom. I gotta eat real bad.
Lord Doom said, yeah, the guy with the suit, is he wearing the colors just inverted to the students? Yes, I believe so.
If that's the case, it's been a long time coming.
Yeah, he is. Red top with blue bottom instead of blue top with red bottom. Oh, here's the Persona music.
All right, rabbits.
The Persona, we did it music.
I can't believe we actually won this.
All right, rabbits.
Isn't that amazing? Yagami of all people beat Yuri.
Call them rabbits. Should you call them usagis?
Totally unreal. Yagami-san, thank you so much for everything. Your coaching's what brought us to where we are now. Everyone, let's show our gratitude. Thank you so much.
You all had what it took to win already. All I did was nudge you along at times. And despite the challenges, you never gave up.
Yagami says he doesn't even know how to dance, but he turned out to be.
Actually, which is just a hilarious joke.
Yeah.
Because Takuya Kimura is one of the best dancers in not only Japan, but probably the whole world. Like,
Yeah. And he was recently in an Uber Eats commercial in Japan.
yeah, the metal set is true. Yagami is now ordering Uber Eats.
Not just ordering it, he's delivering it.
Oh, he was. That's right.
Yeah, he was the delivery guy.
Yagami is just like Squall Leonhardt. They say they can't dance, but they actually turned out to be great dancers.
Team, they're buddies.
Aww. Now that's a sign of respect right there.
Lord Doom said he orders and has it sent directly to the crime scene he's on his way to.
They just fly you into delivery wherever you're at. They know exactly where you're at based on their GPS. They're like, "Oh, there you are. So we'll just fly next to you and just give you the food that way. So that way you can still eat and then go to the crime scene. Don't worry. You'll get your full stomach. You'll get your full stomach before you have to solve everything."
I should talk to Amasa when I have time. Well, that time ain't now, buddy. Finally gotta do some main story stuff.
All right. Sugiura, hang in there, man.
Sugiura, we're finally coming.
We're coming back to Yokohama 99. Just hang in there.
It
Don't
only
be mad
took
at
us 2 months.
But we're coming.
The guy walks in, sees a body, and it's like,
Serious-
Yagami's like, I'm the police. It's cool.
Seriously, I mean, poor Sugiura. And then
I think I need to buy some
and also
coffee.
And also, poor Kaito. How long's it been since you've been in the hospital? How are those hospital bills racking up for you?
Eh.
If that happened to him, he'd be like, "Yagami, I'm gonna kill you for you making me go through that hell."
He was beyond the invisible wall, so I couldn't do anything.
No.
Reminder that this is still on Legend, even though I'm beating people up easy.
Lord Doom falls up, says, "Listen, man, I had to single-handedly save a high school and fight my evil self. It was a whole thing. Don't ask."
Yeah.
Oh, that dude ran over.
Oh, he got me with that monkey flip out of nowhere. I was just giving him the hands pretty good till that monkey flip. Oh, he's dead now. I should probably eat and then go see Sugiura.
Yeah. You want to be at full health before we have to continue with the story.
Oh, where is he? What is this? Pledge. All right.
Just to be on the safe side. Imagine you get back to Sugiura and he says, "Oh God, I really have to take a piss."
Sugi, 2-month long holding for P. That's next level right there.
Yes.
Look at this, beef bowls. Let's do this. Let's do this.
And he pretty
Let's
much would
eat
have the
all
Guinness
of
World,
this.
and he would have the Guinness World Record for the longest piss that he had to take.
Starving.
Somebody
Lord
eating all
Doom.
that in real life, it'd be like, oh
Now
crap.
we're talking. Pretty tasty.
Lord Doom says, I got flipped on my back by a large guy in a gold suit on the way in here. It's been crazy.
Yeah. All right, Yokohama 99 finally friggin' come.
Hang in there, Sukiura.
Oh no, I'm already almost there anyways. Okay. Yep. Alright guys, sorry. Had to
Forgive me.
solve mysteries that I can't continue to solve until daytime, so I'm coming here finally.
Yagami, you bastard.
Yeah, I bet that's exactly what he's thinking. Hey, how's it going? And there's the firefighters.
No.
Right. Look at that. Actual story.
All right.
Hello?
Oh, nice morning light.
Yeah. Is this about Ahara's trial?
Oh, long time no see, Saori.
Yeah, very long time.
Yeah, you looking good, girl.
Off the record. What do you mean?
Is Stephanie Shea voicing her in this game? She didn't voice Saori in the first one, as I recall.
Is the prosecution really going to hold the line on it being a deep fake? Of course. I'll be there.
Lord Doom says, I remembered the true crime myth dragon gunfight again. It makes me laugh every time.
Alright. Oh, I got items, right.
You know anything about the true crime myth dragon gunfight?
Oh yes,
Gauss?
I do, because I had True Crime, and I remember me and friends at school who had that game. We were like, this game is called True Crime. Why are we fighting a Chinese dragon after fighting zombies in a tunnel?
That's a good question.
Yes, that was actually one of the levels. Like you fight like zombies in a tunnel, and then you fight a giant dragon. You just shoot it. Yeah.
Sense.
And Lord Doom says it's the one thing that the series had over Saints Row and GTA. Finding
Plus,
a myth dragon in true crime.
the combat I think was way better. Oh, I gotta go take a taxi to the courthouse. So.
And then true crime evolved into Sleeping Dogs later, if I recall, right?
Yeah, well, so here's the funny story about that game, which I love. I was playing it, showing Star Child that game. Lord Doom said giant Chinese myth dragon out of left field. Yep. Really though, because that game had nothing to say about actual superpowers or mythical creatures or nothing, and then all of a sudden, boom. But so Sleeping Dogs, right?
Uh-huh.
It was gonna be an unrelated game to True Crime in the first place. Then Activision bought it up and said, "Yo, make it True Crime Streets of Hong Kong." And they were like, "Okay." And then Activision let that game go. So, no, screw it, we're not doing that. And then Square Enix got the publishing rights and were like, make it again. They're like, all right, then we'll call Sleeping Dogs now. Isn't that funny?
Very.
And then United Front Games died.
Sadly.
It
Oh, and the
did,
chat said
sadly.
stuff.
Starchild says he needs to get back to playing Sleeping Dogs.
When the dogs sleep.
Forget what I said at the beginning of the class.
My superiors always told me that your Genda sensei was a difficult man. He'd insist his clients were innocent,
At least the driving in Sleeping Dogs is a lot more fun and intuitive than GTA 5's driving mechanics are.
By what I remember, that is true.
Oh my god, GTA 5's driving. The
Or-
game started off with driving,
Yeah.
and yet over here, oh my god, it's like you're driving on ice in GTA 5.
Mm-hmm.
You're just going, whoa, you know?
Right. It doesn't give you that free-flowing movement like you want it to be. It's very strict on how you drive.
Now, if we can get back on track, can we confirm the defendant himself has a
Darchild says that he's been teaming up with coworkers on Avengers, Marvel's Avengers. I still haven't even played that game yet, even though I have it on PS5.
Then what is he after?
Making a mockery of the legal system.
Then it'd be best not to pay him any attention.
And you'd be
Well, hey, we can admit that that game's at least better than Babylon's Fall, right?
Well, yeah, it didn't get discontinued in less
Less than
than
A
what was
year.
it, 3 months.
Oh, was it?
Hey, don't forget, GameStops were actually ordered to just destroy copies of the game, as it would be cheaper than sending them back. Because
Oh,
apparently
that's right.
Square Enix didn't want them, and some people are actually able to go and get free ones because they were marked for destruction anyway.
Wait, before we go on, who is this?
Yeah, who is this guy just randomly walked in?
From the Metropolitan
Yeah.
Police.
Lord Doom says that he's been trying to set time aside because his mother-in-law wants to play Guilty Gear.
Hmm.
Me hopes
Well,
to
bless.
me hopes to play Guilty Gear eventually in the future, Guilty Gear Strive, but wait till like all the characters release first.
I think I sold the game. I'm not sure. Part of me thinks I don't have it anymore. I don't know. I didn't look at my discs. I know I have Kakarot still. That updated.
Yes, because Bardock Alone Against Fate released that storyline,
And I
and
hope,
now they're
the
now they're
PS5
teasing
update.
and now they're teasing a new storyline down through downloadable content based on the 23rd Tenkaichi Budokai.
Yes, that one is gonna be awesome.
Dragon Ball.
OG Dragon Ball, finally.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I would
that's the one
love
that
the
Goku
OG
wins
Dragon Ball game.
against Piccolo. Yeah.
Yeah, I would love a full OG Dragon Ball game instead of just DLC. You know,
Oh yeah.
like that. That'd be dope. It's like they keep forgetting. They just keep doing Raditz to Boo, Raditz to Boo. This game finally adding Piccolo, but I'm like, man, it should have been there from the start. I think, but I'm glad they're doing it.
hmm
Starshell said what they're adding to the Avengers game.
Captain Marvel, She-Hulk, Ironheart, and Shuri. They're adding those characters.
Yes. We aim
And
to
also,
prove the defendant's innocence no matter what you
And he said he'd prefer the original Dragon Ball as well. Yeah, it's like, don't ever forget your roots, Bandai Namco, or at least
all right. I
or
forgot
at
what I got
least
down here.
or at least Toei Animation or whoever what's the name of Akira Toriyama's studio? Was it called like Bird Studio
Bird
or something?
Studio, yeah.
Yeah,
Bird
it's like
Studio.
don't ever forget your roots where Dragon Ball started. I mean, sure we got to see a few Dragon Ball games, but they were mainly like few and far between. Whereas everywhere we're just seeing everything Dragon Ball related ever since Z up until Super or GT. And Star Child even says Dragon Ball had balance.
Okay. I think Ihara's guilty verdict as well.
Ah, Lord Doom makes a good point. He says he wants a Tournament of Power DLC. He gladly pay for that so he can give the hands to both Hit and
Oh,
Jiren.
that'd be sweet. Yes, I agree with that. Right, Metal.
I'd like that too, honestly.
Would you do that just to spit on your wife, Lord Doom? Because of all the trouble she gives you in Dokkan Battle with Hit? Or fighters, I mean?
Right. But if there's even a
he wants to be able to body hit across all games.
Seeing on TV? Those don't prove the crime either. Those are
Bodies through hit in Tournament of Power DLC, and then his body just flies through Dragon Ball Fighters and all other Dragon Ball games he's a part of, so that way Lord Doom can say, "I body hit in all games that he's a part of."
Did you walk around the site with your own 2 feet, prosecutor?
But I have been to Shinjuku Station plenty of times.
Then you must know they have a mountain of security cameras covering every angle. But if you went there to look carefully, you'd find there are some blind spots.
So who's this Bondo guy who came in on the conversation?
It seems as though the whole chase is recorded. But this area in dotted lines is a blind spot no camera saw. That's the momentary
It's one massive combo through the games. Yeah, yes, it would be.
That'd be awesome. That should be a video that you edit, you know? One combo and hit transition to another combo and hit through like every different game.
Every different game he is a part of.
Like, you know, it just transitions like if it's one continuous combo.
Yeah, until it
Oh,
gets
that would be
until it
sick.
gets all the way to the beginning, and then he would just fade into nothingness.
So the one guy is a prosecutor, and the guy who walked in is part of the police, because the police don't want this to come. Like, you know, they're trying to save face.
Oh,
well.
okay. So they don't want the facts to go public, basically.
Basically, yeah.
So they want to keep it under wraps until they gotten everything straightened out. I see.
The guilty verdict at the trial was orchestrated.
Because if any of this went public, then that would, hurt them quite a lot.
But it would be another not
Wouldn't really give them an edge to try to get this case.
This
Done
guy,
with.
why? He's just a subway. Why are you so?
He's just a subway perv.
Oh, look, the judge even said, "Shut up. We can't just. You can't. Yeah, you better take that back."
I take that back.
Yeah. Gosh, you can't let your your personal beliefs get the best of you, even for something of business like this.
Thank you very much.
I like how the judge actually is thinking straight.
Oh yeah, I mean the judge has to be impartial, but he has to,
As I'm saying, he's actually being unlike, because the other two, they're just like, no, he's blah 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 blah.
Mm-hmm. He has
Lord,
to hear
what do you say?
what's all said. He has to hear what's all being said before he can, he or she makes a completely
Lord Doom even
smart
said it.
and rational decision or, belief or whatever. But anyway, Lord Doom says the common thing people fall back on is quote unquote erosion of public trust in police.
I'll poke my head in at the office later.
Very well. We'll be expecting you.
Now we're gonna get some stuff with this guy.
Bondo-san, was it?
Public
Bondo.
security. Remember, public security is behind RK.
Ah, yes, that is
Like-
true.
He goes, I didn't even say I was from public security, but
You know Reiko Matsumoto?
Yagami already figured it out.
The Ministry of
Yeah.
Health? Of course.
Cool. Well, then again, Yagami's,
Particular reason she's under
smart.
constant surveillance?
Reiko Kusumoto.
Question, isn't it? It's just you.
That was the lady we were driving in the taxi with at the beginning
Yes,
of the.
she's the
I see.
high-ranking government lady, which
Yes, from the Citizens Liberal Party, as I found out.
there's no way a guy from public could show up and not be related to Kusumoto.
Ahara's trial can't be that important to you. So I have to figure I'm the reason you showed up. You want to know where Kawana is, don't you? Were you finally forced to get off?
I'm surprised there hasn't even been like a Yakuza or a Judgment game where like the entirety of the Citizens Liberal Party ends up going corrupt. I mean, they have appeared throughout the series in numerous ways, but not like say, hey, we're just now one big corrupt organization, much like
Oh, Sawa Sensei again.
You think you can hide that fact forever? Even the
He sure loves Sawa Sensei
yeah, he does.
and bringing her up.
Ugh. Oh, that rat bastard with the needles or the ice picks. I mean, still can't wait for you to see about him because he should be the final boss.
He kind of he's not the final boss, but I mean, in terms of like this is the
But
bad guy, technically he is. But yeah,
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 from what I read, he's the penultimate
he's the
boss
second to
before the
last.
final.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You knew it was going to be a dirty job from the beginning. That's why you couldn't use anybody on the force.
kind of a cool take
Or
that
maybe
they
you
did.
just
But
wanted
yeah,
to
I get what you
find
mean though.
somebody
Like
you could
technically,
trust.
Lord Doom. Hey, Metal, this is for you. Not really,
Mm-hmm.
but it's yours. He said he looked at the price for the superhero figure arts Broly. He was gonna get it, but nah, he's good on that one.
May be true,
Mm-hmm.
What's the figure arts Broly cost?
it's enough to
The
keep
for
the
superhero.
secrets of you.
Quite a bit for just like normal ass Broly.
Oh
But the
really?
thing, but the thing is, they've been doing the thing that the Dragon Ball figure arts have been doing, where like one figure will come with like
120 bucks.
heads for like another figure. Yeah, so the Broly is just like regular Broly when he's like training with Goku and Vegeta, as seen very briefly in Superhero. It's basically exists, like I said, just to make a normal, like Super Broly, but also give him his Mimi crying face, which everybody loves.
Yeah, but for 100. So like you were saying, also the
But
heads you want.
but it
Yeah.
also comes with a head that if you get Gohan Beast can make Gohan into Ultimate Gohan.
Which is so
So
stupid. They're just
yeah,
trying to make you buy everything and over. You heard that, Kyle?
yes,
So
yeah.
if you
So
want
Yeah,
the
I heard it.
proper head, you got to pay 120 for unrelated for Broly.
That's stupid.
For Go, if you
yeah,
want your proper Gohan Ultimate Gohan head,
yeah.
it's like
Basically, yeah.
Jesus.
You got to get Gohan Beast first, and
That
then
still,
gotta get
that's
Broly.
stupid.
mm-hmm.
Extremely.
Are we still in Ijincho or are we back in
No,
Kamurocho?
we're in Kamurocho, yeah,
Okay.
because I believe he's visiting Gendo.
Oh, okay. The Ginda Law Office. All right.
Ooh, look at that, 2 for 1.
Really, guys?
You know how at the end of the year last year of 2022, how PlayStation did like the whole, the video game companies are through like PlayStation Network, Nintendo eShop or Nintendo Switch Online and Xbox Live and Steam doing those things. Hey, let's round up your playtime and see what the games you actually played the most this year were. Turns out that Yakuza Like a Dragon was my most played game on the PS5 last year, and for
Because
obvious
I
reasons.
got on you to beat it. I was like,
Yes, it's like, oh, finally, Jerry won't pester me and say, "Hey, beat the game, beat the game, beat the game."
for real. Lord Doom said, hey, Metal. Lord Doom said the ridiculous part about superhero Gohan, which is Ultimate Gohan, is just around $50. So buying that and Gohan Beast would actually be cheaper.
Yeah, I
Huh.
know, right?
Yeah, you would be saving yourself a lot of money if you did that instead of just buying 2 separate figures.
That reminds me. Hoshino-kun seems to have heard some rumors about RK.
I got to talk to Hoshino.
Hoshino-kun.
Ah,
What the word is on RK?
Yeah. One of the bosses, Akatsu, came back to Kamurocho.
Hoshino-kun,
He's back?
how you doing?
He's number 2 in the group, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, so finally getting that cool boss fight.
Know where he is?
Oh, the one that you've been
I've been
hyping up,
Yes, because I love it so much.
Well, I'm not sure if you're aware,
the music.
What Lord Doom said, Metal. So basically, it's do you want a meme Broly crying face? $120.
If a girl makes a lot of sales, or if
And what is that Canadian?
100 one. I'm gonna quickly ask.
Yeah.
How do you know this stuff, Hoshino-kun?
our clients come from all walks of life at Kamurocho.
Well?
Girls included.
No, he's looking it up.
Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna legitly ask a question on stream.
No, it's $160
Canadian.
Dang.
Wow.
Canadian.
Dang.
It's almost 200 Canadian.
And
If you want a
here I-
meme face.
And here I thought that the U.S. dollar and Canadian dollars were close between.
Not at the moment.
Yeah, not at the moment right now.
not even mad. In fact, I'm up for the challenge.
Awesome, Sari-san.
Hey, I'm not even fat. In fact, I'm up for the challenge. They were all staring at Saori. It's like, what are you staring at me for? I'm not pissed.
Damn, if I don't want to see Saori-san
I love how
one more time,
I love how he just.
What the heck
That's
is
great.
getting into you?
Damn, I want to see her transform again. Yeah.
Shirt that RK owns?
Lord Doom says, since I already have the other two Brolys, no point in buying him. Besides, some third-party company will make the face alone and sell it eventually.
Well, who
Probably.
was it? I was explaining third party accessories to. Was it Star Child?
he's still there. One of the original
Where I was
employees.
telling him how like you guys were telling me, Metal, where like it's
Mhm.
true. Like sometimes, like especially for Transformers and Gundam, like third party accessories be actually molded better and stuff. That's why
They
you buy
can
them.
be,
Yeah.
yeah.
Totally. I want to go too.
Like sometimes you're like, I'm gonna buy a third party version of Megatron's tail because it's actually better looking.
I can take points.
And
Mhm.
Megatron's
Never
face.
mind, I'll be fine.
And there was a third party Goku head that Wheels showed me that was really good. Double R. You remember when Goku fought
Well,
against Cooler? I don't know if you've seen Cooler's
man
Revenge.
might
Oh
not
yeah,
be
I've seen Cooler's Revenge so many times in the past, yes.
There's a part where Goku's hair is flowing in the wind when he's Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
Also, he does it against Frieza. Actually, technically, his hair is flowing.
Was it when he actually did a bit of a beatdown on Cooler before he did the Death Ball animation or whatever?
Well, anyways, so a third party head of his hair flowing in the wind was made, and like it actually looks real good, and it
Oh
fits
wow.
onto your figure art.
Will have its doors open for another 20 years.
Because I think because as I remember, I think the only time I ever saw Goku with his hair flowing in the wind when he was Super Saiyan in that movie is when he ended up giving the beat down on Cooler's fourth form before Cooler tried to, do a beam onto him just to fake himself out for doing that in order to charge up for a death ball. You know what I'm talking about in that part of the movie, right?
Yeah,
I
because I
do.
watched it again recently.
Yeah.
It seems to be a side story here.
All I can remember about that movie is always hearing Deftones.
Yeah, I watched you. Oh wait,
Change in the
Copyright.
House of Flies. The name of that song. I'd have watched you change.
And then copyright. Remember that time Sound Out almost got us in trouble? He was watching the Hathaway's Flash trailer. We were like, hey, Sound Out, whoa,
Oh
you're not
yeah,
muted.
that's right.
Thought I
Dang.
was. Well, you weren't.
Thanks, Sound Out.
Lord Doom says the real great third party add-ons are great, and then he also says there was also a third party Super Saiyan Goku or Super Saiyan 2 Goku head he bought years ago, and a third party Super Saiyan Gohan head, or a third party SSG head, or a Super Saiyan God. Okay.
Somebody's doing something outside,
Excuse me.
making a noise, like a buzzing noise.
Hmm.
I thought it was the game for a second. I'm like, no, it's outside.
Interesting.
What is that?
People are talking about you on Chatter. So what's currently going on in the Dragon Ball Super manga right now? Is it basically that superhero prequel storyline or whatever?
Trying to figure out what a noise was that was like buzzing and stopped. Oh, this one. I remember this. Hey, see that cafe? Kitty was the one who helps that cafe in Yakuza 6.
Ah, okay.
I'm not even gonna bother with this. Man, nah, that takes way
Invisible
too much
burglar.
time. Seriously, it's a long one.
Okay, yeah. Avoid it like the plague.
Like I said, I do it to school stories, but all the other sub stories, if they were short and funny, I'd do them. But that one's long.
Hmm.
And the answer is a cat. It was a cat that a burglar was training or something by leaving cat food. Not really training, but you leave cat food out, and the cat would just do stuff, and the burglar was like, haha.
Ah, sorry, Chan.
That is nice.
I believe that's what I picked last time. So yeah,
I think you
because I
did.
even said like you could change it, but I just said nah, I'll keep it. I kind of like the Chinese dress look on her.
Yeah, Lord Doom says, yeah, right now he thinks that's about it in the manga, the superhero lead-in story, before, I guess they fight against Black
Yeah, that's what we're
Frieza.
doing now. Trunks and Goten, which the manga confirmed happens after Black Frieza, at least in the manga continuity. See, the thing is that, but then again, the movie is direct prequel to the movie, so oh boy, because the manga and anime are supposed to be different continuities, because you see literally different things happen. If you
Mm-hmm.
read Zamasu and the Tournament of Power, straight up irreconcilable differences are happening. Like friggin' Gohan beating Kefla, Master
Oh,
Roshi throwing hands at Jiren,
uh-huh.
the way they beat Zamasu, like if I remember right, like friggin' Goku does the Hakai and stuff.
And even Vegeta doing the double Final Flash.
Yeah, the Gamma Burst Flash. Those are all things that don't happen in the anime, and
Uh,
also
Goku not
not have
having
yeah exactly.
Kaioken Blue.
In the manga, Goku does not have it. Vegeta does not have Super Saiyan Blue evolution.
Wait,
So
That is true.
I
dang.
don't see how they're trying to also to say they're the same continuity now.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. And they
Goku
say that
Black had OG Super Saiyan. Yep.
the superhero prequel is set after the Black Frieza fight or whatever.
Yeah, and then also showing like it's directly going into superhero. But I'm
But
like,
they
but
never
they,
covered the Black Frieza fight yet, have they?
not in the anime, no.
Oh, I mean, not. But what about the manga?
Well, the manga, yeah.
Oh, they already did. It's already done.
Well, that's where Black Frieza came from, the manga.
Right, but it's. I thought there was going to be like a fight that was going to happen between them and Black Frieza because they said that the Black Frieza form is his final form essentially.
No, but Frieza showed up, turned. I don't know how to say this without out of context. It's gonna sound weird, anyways. Frieza shows up, turns into his Black Frieza form, punches Goku, Vegeta, boom, right there, and then leaves. In the
Uh,
manga,
so there actually isn't a fight that takes place.
it's just Frieza's just like, "What's up,
That
monkeys?
that's
I'm
so
gonna
weird
punch you
because
both,"
it just
and then
seems like
leaves.
that they were setting up for an inevitable fight between them to happen.
Well, I mean, yeah. That's what Vegeta's saying. He's like, we're gonna have to because he didn't do that. He didn't finish us off, but he's obviously didn't do that just to. Vegeta's over here like, yo, we need to see about Frieza.
And they're supposedly teasing the end of Z coming up pretty
Yeah,
soon.
that too. Lord Doom does have that. That is true. It was a super weakened Goku and Vegeta that Frieza one punched both though.
Oh yeah, it would make
They
sense
were
seeing as
already super tired from fighting. They were like super
when they
getting
fought
beat up
against.
by gas.
Mm-hmm.
So it was nowhere near 100% Vegeta and Goku. People just like yeah, exactly. Lord Doom said they just went 2 rounds with two of the strongest guys in the universe. Exactly. People just like to make it seem like it's super impressive because they were both in their ultra ego and ultra instinct forms, but they were not fresh at all. Matter of fact, I have the manga panel. You can see like their clothes are all ripped up when Frieza punched them both.
Uh-huh.
Here
But
we go
yeah,
with this stuff.
that's going to be interesting. I mean, if they're coming to the end, if they're going to arrive to the end of Z and do that storyline, or go by how Akira Toriyama wanted it to happen, based on doing the Dragon Ball Super manga now. it makes you wonder what's going to happen after that. What's the direction they're going to take, since Dragon Ball Super is not going to go directly into GT because GT is its own separate thing,
I finally
essentially.
figured out what the buzzing is. Now I know. It's my mom in the background.
Support?
Oh, okay.
Oh, I was like, what the heck is that buzzing? Her watching videos on her tablet.
Oh,
I see.
older than I thought you'd be.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's gonna be, like I said, it's gonna be interesting to see where the story goes after the end of Z in Dragon Ball
I believe
Super.
I can answer whatever I want
I'm
here.
usually an office worker, but I worked here once about 2 years ago.
What, so you just come back
God, it's like
to
those
work
ladies want to pick a
for
fight.
part-time
They do.
pay? Really? You treat this job like it's a cakewalk and expect us not to be
Uh,
offended?
Lord Doom says it's like a guy bragging about knocking out Superman, but leaving out how he was kryptonite poisoned, starving, sleep deprived, and also shot.
What? Are you dissing us?
I mean, basically.
What? You can haze new girls, but if they give it back, you lose your cool?
Excuse me?
Now, now. You
I
can't
like how
sound like
Saori is
that
just
when girls
savage.
are
Like,
here to have a good time.
Yeah, she's like, she
she's like,
doesn't
I ain't
fear it.
scared of you.
Yeah, she doesn't fear anybody.
I thought you were just
Lord
another
Doom said
snob.
about Frieza knocking out Goku Vegeta. He said it's like a guy bragging
Hmm.
about knocking out Superman, but leaving out how Superman was kryptonite poisoned, starving, sleep deprived, and also shot.
Yeah, I brought that up.
Yeah, a
Well,
lot
that
because I mentioned it already, but yeah, no, it's true. Like they always say that man, Frieza's super strong. He knocked out these two, but like other people are like, but they were Goku and Vegeta were really messed up already.
hmm
They were like critical health level already. Like
Looking forward to it.
yes, Lord Doom said that the more he thinks about it, the more he realizes Frieza should get no respect for that play. Think about it, right, Metal?
No, he shouldn't. Like, fuck, yeah.
Like, come on now. He jumps them when they're super weak. Like, yeah, he got a new form, but like, you know,
Sorry, nice to meet you.
Lord Doom said it makes Frieza look soft AF.
Come, sit here.
dang,
Wow, you're beautiful.
Frieza is actually soft.
The bunch.
No way.
I am loving this place.
So,
Oh God, these two are the ones who requested her. She's like, Yagami, this is making it harder.
So,
Oh,
You know, I could
Phoenix
see
Wright
Pete
reference.
shaking his boots just by yelling, "Objection!"
oh yes, objection.
that's awesome. You killer lawyer, you.
Oshino kind of does look like Phoenix Wright with that lawyer outfit. I mean, he's got the blue down to the T.
Uh-huh.
All he's just missing is his barbed hair.
You've got to be kidding. You ladies have really never heard of. It's the toughest certification test.
Oh, so it's a certificate?
That's not even.
Kanji aptitude is a very
I mean,
hard
when it comes to Dragon Ball Super, after
I
the end of Z,
although I don't know why Salary is salty with him right now.
uh,
Now,
Sorry, John.
yeah, why? Look, they actually were right. Like you're not supposed to do. Yes, you shouldn't have. What do you
Cell
mean
is
you couldn't resist Salary? He's
Cell
literally your
isn't.
boyfriend.
No, she's right. There's so much studying.
Lord Doom says Cell is in Hiffle, thinking, "Man, at least they didn't get Catch Me Lacking. They'll get him eventually, Kappa."
Yep.
Your glories of the past are.
Glories of the past.
Is this bar exam thing? Yeah.
But
What?
Jerry, I gotta ask, do you believe that Dragon Ball Super will continue after the end of Z, if that's where they're going with the manga right now, or getting close to in the manga?
Me too, Genda Sensei.
I don't know why my brain just went.
Especially this one.
I heard manga, getting close to the manga.
I said, do you think Dragon Ball Super will continue if they go through the entirety of the end of Z storyline?
Oh, okay. Like after the end of Z finally.
Yeah, like Goku takes Oob to,
Yeah, you
train
know
him.
what? I hope they do. I want to say yeah now, cause like why not? Like how you gonna say do
How you
all
gonna
this stuff
say,
and this stuff is still technically
yeah,
inconsequential because it's in
yeah,
between.
and he's supposed to be the strongest human, basically.
Like, I don't understand that at all. Why is it still in? Why did they even pick in between in the first place? Like, oh man, look at all this cool stuff that happened, but we already know it didn't matter. Oh, by the way, this none of this matters. So
Hey, have you forgotten? Is your
So
hair
you honestly do think that Oob's gonna get trained by Whis and Goku and Vegeta, or maybe something like that?
I guess
Like,
she sure showed us up.
I guess.
now Akatsu. Now we're gonna get some boss fighting. Hopefully, I hope.
I'm so sorry we were rude before.
Not now they're conceding.
I just got lucky tonight.
I'm sure somebody has.
Right.
Lord Doom says they could redo GT, but good. But that's the thing. GT was more based on the movie continuity, right?
GT, yeah, it's basically the anime continuity with the movies. Yeah, basically the
Mm-hmm.
movies universe in a way. Because actually, no, that's what I always assumed. Is it because do you remember GT when all the villains of hell came back out?
Yeah, and most of them were
They
the
were
movie
movie
villains.
villains. Yep.
Yeah, you saw Cooler, and I think you saw BoJack.
Jack. Yep. And they never happened in the regular anime because people just say it's an anime sequel. No, I think it's a movie anime sequel.
Mm-hmm.
Lord Doom said they could have this lead to GT, but God Key. That's what I would like. Like undo the dumb parts. Just you could still have babies show up and stuff, but like
Well, just basically redo GT, but add in, like
don't have the stupid
like
parts that were boring.
and make like Beerus and Whis be a part of that continuity, just
And
for story
don't make
reasons,
Goku be afraid of fans. They don't have to do the Black Star Dragon Balls.
and make sure that Goku can actually transform and actually fight against opponents instead of not doing it half of the time.
Don't turn him back into a kid, even though I understood the motivation, but
Could you tell me where we're headed?
just
Just not a good decision creative wise.
We're not leaving Kamurocho, are we?
No, no need to worry.
But yeah, it's going to be very interesting where it's going to go in the coming months.
yes, Lord Doom. That is a good way to do it. I think.
Wild and out again. Dang.
Sorry, son, I presume. We've been expecting you. You are very beautiful. Akutsu-san will be happy.
I'm pretty sure
I
somebody
like
is.
how in this dress, randomly Saori. I don't know. They don't look like they're just pushed up. I think her boobs just randomly got bigger too in that dress. Like,
Aw,
Sorry, son.
she's grown. She's grown more maturity in that dress.
boy, everything cool that just happened. You ruined.
Just like
You
Nami
ruined
in
it.
one. Just like Nami in One Piece.
Tonight's heroine. Sorry, son from Queen Rouge.
All right, are we at Stardust?
No,
No. Okay. Oh, the arcade gang's hideout, right?
Yep.
Frieza attacks
finally,
Chilai.
this boss fight.
Frieza attacks Chilai, and Gogeta has to come out and kick him to sleep again. Then bodies Frieza.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Make Black Frieza a GT thing, or whatever they do, like a post end of Z thing. Holy crap, we got and then Baby. Baby teams up with I don't know.
Or say that they bring back Cell Max, but they actually make him intelligent, or manage to get his intelligence implanted into him instead of being a mindless monster and superhero. Anyway, as I was trying to say, I'm pretty sure somebody has done a mod of Saori being able to fight in Lost Judgment on Steam.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure. I mean, bruh, there's plenty of those mods. Yeah.
Yeah, because I already
Because
saw
I've
the
seen
one.
like a bunch where
You-
they
you
put
sh-
like Yagami and Lost and Like a Dragon and stuff.
You showed me the one with Haruka from Yakuza 6 and Yakuza Kiwami 2.
Yeah.
That was fun.
working for me or Soma were spies in the police force. And now,
Baby teaming up with Frieza would make sense. He did say at the end of the Broly movie that he'd need a partner if Goku and Vegeta were going to work together.
See,
Yeah.
Well, this took a turn for the worse, didn't it?
that's what I do.
you're only just
And yet Toriyama won't let me in because he's never heard of me.
lawyer, aren't you?
What an
No.
excuse,
Oh,
right?
I didn't mean to be. It just got worse.
What a lame excuse. Just because you never heard of me?
Dang.
Oh, hey, it's Higashi with him.
You were
Oh.
harder than I thought, Akazuki.
Ah, I love this so much. Part of me,
Wow.
oh man, I love the boss fight theme for this so much. This is so good.
Hey, Steve Bloom? I mean, Higashi?
Shit ex-Tojo man thinks he's king of the hill now?
Hell of a sight. Some piece of shit ex-Tojo man thinks he's king of the
Oh,
hill
if
now.
they want to reintroduce Cooler to the proper canon, yeah. What Lord Doom said, yeah.
I'm surprised that they haven't even done that. It just seems like it would make perfect sense to actually bring him into the picture now.
Isn't the whole party.
Oh, this isn't the whole party.
The only guy I really want to fuck up is Soma.
Yeah, he's back.
I'll have to settle for you losers tonight.
Oh! How are those how much did you rack up on those hospital bills, Kaito?
Nice work, Sari.
Yagami, I'm gonna.
Oh yeah, I like this. But could you ring the gong for us?
Ring the gong for us?
This is great.
Nothing kicks off a
Ah, finally, the band's back together.
give us something to get the mood going.
Well, we still need Sugiura to
Look at
help
this.
out, but
Gentlemen, do your worst.
I love that.
Ready, go. Hell yeah.
okay. Well then,
Here we
gentlemen,
go. Here we go. I might raise it a tiny bit.
You do what you got to do.
I love this theme so. I love the way this fight. Look at them all kicking. Look at. Yes. Now that's boss fight music, man.
If I could hear it right now, the most. This is probably like I would say this the equivalent of this boss fight is like hearing the boss fight.
I love that double bulldog upstairs.
No.
Here we go.
it-
It's time
if
to
there was-
finally put an end to Akatsu. Look at
if
his
there was
health.
Oh
This
my
is
god,
legend mode, all right.
he's in the baby blue health section.
This is definitely legend difficulty, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Kaneda, why didn't you do anything about Tetsuo? You weren't supposed to make him go godlike in Akira. But anyway, if I could hear this music right now, I would say it's probably the equivalent of hearing the boss fight music in
Lord
Maximum
Doom said,
Carnage.
"You say
God
as you
damn
destroy
it,
this
I'm
man's life."
interrupted again.
I didn't even.
What?
Whoa, that dude chucked another dude at me.
Oh, he's like the Chucksters from Super Mario Sunshine.
Oh yeah, Sunshine. Why do people hate that one?
Water.
Water and water and water, water, water and water and water, water, water and
Basically.
water and water, water, water and water and water.
So
water.
basically, what they were complaining about Pokemon, too much water.
Too much water.
Water and water and water, 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 water and water and water, water, water
Okay,
and
well,
water
there's
and
probably a
water,
reason
water.
to interrupt you. Then.
H2O.
If you're gonna do that, like it's probably a good reason to interrupt you. Then.
Water sucks.
well-
It really, really sucks.
I've been interrupted too many times trying to get my point, but
I know.
Oh.
Sorry.
it's like it's a pet peeve of mine. But oh well. But hey, we're here having fun.
Maybe I should drink Staminan.
Yeah, you might want to, just to be on the safe side.
The best kind of energy drink. fictional.
Look at that. Yeah, he did some damage. Nice.
Yeah, I think it was a good thing that you used
Yeah, 'cause I would've
that
died.
stamina.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh God, yes.
I just straight up died. Alright, want to drink another one? Woo! Let me box him out.
You gotta just go.
I don't get. What? I will.
You gotta go Kakashi Hatake on him and unleash your lightning blade.
Get out of my way! Lord! He was.
Damn! God, Akusu is an asshole. To the brim.
Come on.
Come on, hug bomb him.
Oh, he giant swung Kaito.
Oh, yikes. Oh, so. Oh. He's Claudio Castagnoli? Heresy!
Not again. Man, I don't get a mashing X and he just won't let go. Like, what's the even point of having the X prompt there then?
Yeah.
If you're gonna say that he won't let go anyways. Let me change my
Right, because if you mash it
here to
so much, you should be able to let go. It's like he shouldn't, continue to throw hands on you like that.
I want to tiger drop him so bad, but I don't know.
Oh man. If you can get the timing down, more power to you.
Not again.
Damn him. Damn him.
Yeah. And Lord Doom said, so is he drinking the energy drinks and then healing like Wolverine, or is he pouring the drinks directly in? Like to his wounds? Like So if you don't like Soma, you may like this scene. I mean not Soma, well, if you don't like Akutsu, you may like Soma here. If you don't like Akutsu, if you do like Akutsu, you may hate Soma here. Yeah.
Oh, I hate Akutsu.
Really?
Because watch what happens
really
here.
Just another one of his pawns? Just gonna cover for him and obey his every word?
And I hate Soma.
So much to do when someone's lying.
Well then this scene will be a beauty. You'll hate them both.
I won't be able to get away with bullshitting him. Wonderful. If he finds a traitor, he stomps the man dead. He can sniff out the faintest scent of betrayal. That's why I've always told him the truth. No point trying.
If he finds a traitor, he's gonna stomp him dead with an ice pick.
Nothing beats the ability to detect lies.
Just like what he did to Sawa Sensei. Bastard. That's a good point, Lord Doom. Why would I like the guy Yagami is punching?
He was the first to bail from the Tojo clan. Usually, you need a shit ton of money to leave a clan if you don't want to be killed. That's what
He's the first to bail from the Tojo clan? Really?
Remember who you're talking to, asshole. Soma,
Dang.
he somehow knew there was no future for the Tojo, so he jumped ship. No money, not even a word to the bosses. Just up and left. There's no way he could get away with that.
But for someone like him just to get out of the Tojo... I thought... But then again, no, he wouldn't. I was going to say Kiryu was the first to jump ship from the Tojo clan, but he never did because he managed to become the fourth chairman.
Said I should get out too and not worry about it. What did he mean by that? By that point, the Tojo clan didn't have the resources to properly deal with defectors. Soma understood that. Sure enough, he left without a word, and nobody ever tried to fuck with him. It's true. Soma was the first guy to slip out. I doubt the dude knew what was up. Well, the Tojo clan...
So Soma knew about what was gonna happen in Yakuza 7.
Really?
And that's how he became his errand boy. respect. I can't control Soma. I'm just the public face of RK. He holds the reins. I've been cool with that ever since I joined.
He knew what was going to happen
Enough of a man
based around the events in that game.
Akutsu,
He
Soma's
knew
being used
about
by
them
public security.
disbanding before it even happened in Yakuza 7.
Oh, yeah, about the Tojo clan and the
Yeah,
Omi Alliance.
disbanding. Yeah, he already knew.
All I
He's
heard
like,
was
yep.
somebody
He's,
hired him to do
I don't
that.
know.
Why is he
I guess you'll find out how.
How are Soma and public security linked? Give me something. Doesn't it at least ring a bell? I don't know, man. The fuck do you mean ring a bell? I don't know shit.
Wait. But maybe.
What is it?
Tell me, is it possible that Soma himself is public security?
Soma works.
So it
Huh,
makes you.
Kaito just said it.
What do you mean?
That's how he would know stuff like that.
Security trains people
Oh,
so they can infiltrate and
so
collect
Soma is actually working inside public security.
Yep.
Okay.
Establish
Wow.
citizens groups. You get the picture. They usually try to find a weak spot.
So he was never a
Someone
true
they can take
Tojo guy.
aside.
So he's basically Bondo's dog, lapdog, basically,
But sometimes a cop who's already in public security goes undercover.
doing his dirty work. So
Infiltrates
basically,
secret
Bondo
agencies.
is guilty as charged on this too, if I had to go by that theory.
Yakuza who knows everything about the police and would be super good at sniffing out liars.
You're saying Soma is actually an undercover
Kaito,
agent?
I love how Kaito is actually not dumb as
Soma
well.
figured out the Tojo clan didn't have a future.
I wonder if him getting beaten up by Soma actually, you know, knocked something loose out of him. You know, kind of like in Tommy Boy when that boy on the head knocked Tommy screws loose to actually turn smart instead of dumb in that movie. You know, when David Spade hit him with that 2x4.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was a good one.
Lord Doom said something funny. It's true.
Honestly, Yagami is Batman level to me. If I see him beating someone up, I'm just assuming they were in the wrong. Yeah.
That's why RK is still coming to ex-Tojo clan Yakuza like me.
In other words, RK was founded by public security to manage all the displaced Yakuza?
Sure as hell sounds like their MO. No matter how many crime rings they bring down, another always pops up.
To manage all the displeased Yakuza.
Public security
Wow.
doesn't have to start from scratch.
So all the Yakuza, so they had this plan at the end of 7 already. Yo, let's make RK. Let's make this group for Yakuza so that way we already control them. Because they already know that that's usually how it works. Like, you break up one crime ring, another pops up. So they're like, why don't we just control that crime ring?
So they're basically trying to like keep the spirit of either the Tojo clan and the Omi Alliance alive, essentially.
Well, they're trying to make it so that way they control it.
Shit together, Akutsu. What does it matter? Don't you get it? There's no way he'd want anyone else to fucking know.
Yep, there you go. Dang.
Oh. Dang.
Well, how hard his boss fight was, I'm happy. That's what I wanted to do to him
Wow.
anyways. So anyway, I started blasting.
Damn. What a pathetic way for him to head out like that.
Damn it.
Although I'm pretty sure that was Soma paying those cops to
Oh,
just
yeah.
to shut him up. Basically, yeah.
Boom. We're done with the chapter and right near the end of the stream too. Look at that.
Yeah.
The
Two
final
more.
chapter, I believe. No, two more. Right.
Yeah. Yeah, we had 2 more. But hey.
Previously on X-Men.
To return justice to the courtroom, Yagami makes a series of bold moves.
But yeah, I'm really like how this story's going still.
Bondo, the man behind public security, makes a power play of his own, and the murderous Soma is still at large. Soma is believed to be a plant from public security. But that knowledge comes at a fatal
See, what
price.
Lord Doom says is basically what the public security is thinking. If somebody's gonna do these crimes, I might as well be behind it. You get it?
Yeah.
To nourish a viper. That's a name.
Ooh.
Randy
Wouldn't,
Orton.
wouldn't that Viper BS?
You
I
know,
mean,
you know what
we.
I like also all the way up to the end of this stream. Ever since OBS derped, it's been
So
perfect
the
to
two
stream. No
shooters
drop
were
frames,
dressed
nothing.
as policemen?
Ah.
Yes, they're the ones who shot Akutsu.
So that's funny, right? Like,
They couldn't have been real officers, though, right?
Yeah. I'm guessing Soma gave uniforms to two of his own guys.
Oh, Mafuyu-chan.
As to their affiliation, they were there on
it's almost like we forgot you existed.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually a public security agent.
I don't. That's the thing I don't get with the girlfriends thing. There's sexual tension between Yagami and Mafuyu, and yet the game's like, no, we're just gonna do this and like it's, but still give
If they
sexual
really
tension.
was
But
public
also he's
security,
dating
I
these
can't
other
believe
girls.
they'd go so far as murder.
Soma probably thinks he's backed into a corner. Word got
It's
out
like,
he's
come
been
on,
friends with
RGG. You
Soma.
know you want to ship those two together.
Been a head honcho to save him.
Canonically.
Nothing but a rat. But RK's got plenty of ex-Tojo in it who'd want his head for that.
I hadn't considered that.
Those fake cops tried to take us out too. They'll silence anyone who gets in the way.
Should I download Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrate? I asked a big Final Fantasy fan.
Sure. I can
Well, I'd
consider
say
it.
at least give it a try.
Since it's free for extra.
Well, since you, yeah, I was about to say, since you have extra, I would say, you know, give it a try. And if you don't like it, then just
Yeah.
delete it. Yeah.
You said it.
It's just that it's so big.
Oh yeah, that game is like close to 100 gigs.
Even with my fast speed, I'm just like, man.
Mm-hmm. Is that highly detailed of a game?
And then it's the PS5 version, so yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And,
The
and
PS
you get the Yuffie stuff, right? Because it's integrate.
Yes, that is correct. But the thing about Integrate is that you can actually see there's ray tracing on glass.
Oh wow!
Guys line up to protect you?
You ever
Mhm.
played GT7 with ray tracing on just to see how it looks?
I think so, but
I didn't do it much because I
Mm-hmm.
but I did it
Well,
like I turned it on and then watched a replay and I was like, oh, that is a difference. Holy crap!
Mm-hmm.
Who's walking with me? Oh, Saori.
Ah,
Oh, I'm
we gotta
protecting her.
take her back to Ginda Law Office.
Man, she's got to be lucky, man. Look at that. Not only you have Yagami, but also Kaito. Like you got to
And
be stupid to try and start something with her. Like
you also got
that's like you got. It's like unless you're Black Frieza and they're severely wounded, I don't see why. It's basically like let's jump Ultra Instinct Goku and Ultra Ego Vegeta. Like
and have Bulma in the middle of it.
yeah. All right, we're 1 minute away, so why don't you? Yeah, I'll let them talk, and yeah, why don't you plug?
All right, I go
Quite
first
like
this
the
time.
pre-show. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, but yeah, that pre-show was pretty good to get this started up. I mean, sucks that it derped like that because this would have been like the perfect recording. But hey, we'll get both of them on YouTube up for you all, so not to worry about that. But anyways, you guys can follow me through YouTube and Twitch at Double RPG Reviews. That's where I work most of my created content, specifically YouTube because that's my bread and butter, whereas Twitch is secondary since I use that as a secondary streaming source since I also stream via YouTube. But I stream both of those sites via Restream. So follow me at both those sources if you possibly can, or one of them if you possibly can. And in the meantime, you can also follow me through social media on Facebook and Twitter at Double RPG Reviews. And that's me.
Incredible.
And now for a slightly more awake than normal Metal.
With all the Power Ranger news and Hasbro.
Yeah. Unless Metal fell asleep now.
No, well, no, I'm here. I just had to mute for a second.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, let's just say Ranger fandom drama be tasty. That's about all I can say.
Enough plug?
Yeah. Okay. Just Twitter, Metal Blue Eyes Zero, YouTube, Metal Blue Eyes. I do Yu-Gi-Oh content, so check me out. And just check out hero-club.com for all your hero news. Follow us across media. at Hero Club for a Life. That's the number 4. Thank you, thank you.
All right.
Well,
Last
all
but
right.
not least.
Yes. Follow me on Twitch, Fighter Kaus, FIGHTERXAOS if you can't spell it, because it's for the Greek spelling with Kaus. Anyways, I stream on Twitch 4 p.m. Tuesdays and Fridays. Tuesdays is King of Fighters, Fridays is Fate Grand Order. And check out my social media at the same name, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, to see any updates. And also the Discord, which Double R put in the chat, in case you want any updates on what I'm doing beyond streaming, or if a stream needs to be changed or added or whatever. And that's
Oh,
it.
and if you're wondering why I put my Facebook in twice, is because the first time I put it in, I put 3 backslashes before the website address instead of 2. So don't know how that happened, but oh well. So next week we go into chapter 18 and get well heavy into chapter 12, if I take it.
Yeah, we're finally getting to the ending here.
Yeah, that ought to be really exciting to see how all this ends. I mean, you saw me beat the first Judgment. Now you see our boy here close to beating Lost Judgment, and then that leaves Metal to actually do a Ryugaku Toku game for us in the future at some point.
Yeah,
And then you could say that all of us beat one.
and I'm playing on Legend.
Yeah. But anyway, Fighter Chaos, for yourself, I think you got 2 great words left to plug or left to say on the stream and to end it off in peace and in style. And they are
Kanyo.
Peace out, everybody. See you next Saturday. Bye-bye. Adios.
See ya.